Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. I hope this video is going to find you well, alive and awesome. I'm also doing well at this peripheral end. Today, I want to showcase you how moronic people do behave. You know, their main concern is to destabilize the social, moral fabric of a society, to be unstable and to always rule it through wavelength that is so acerbic in nature. Guys, the reason why such do happen, it is because hatred can be a learned response from external influences such as being abused or being misled or actually being manipulated just by the people who are within your social construct. As a general rule of thumb, hatred is the deep psychological response and feelings trapped or being unable to understand certain kind of sociological phenomenon. Kizungu kubwa, they cannot understand. Guys, you know, if you want to know how hatred, or the face of the hatred and jealousy is being exhibited, watch the video below.
Even we have another idiot known as Zack. I don't know. Oh, he's not even Zack. It's what Zack. No, he's not even Zack.
I don't know even how to mention his name.
He's starting with Zack. What? We don't know about that. That idiot pretends to know more in this village. And I was seeing even he was trying to say yesterday's video that you're not a plumber. Not even that yesterday part one. He said yesterday part one he was saying about the clay bat. What do you know about the clay bat in this village? That you are trying to give like precautions. What precautions? You don't know even the clay bat.
You don't know the village.
You don't know even what, you don't even put the mud. If they're using mud, you are there ranting. You are there ranting clay. Clay, what, you know not that he was
and
trying
you are
to...
sitting in the toilet, ranting there. In the toilet, foolish.
Yes, he was, you saw those times.
Yeah.
It is better for...
From that video that you've watched, it is quite unfortunate that this thing is happening at this Christendom. At this 100th century, that people are still behaving like old stone age period. That is a replica of Max 1 and the three triplets who are elf, dump head. The only thing in those their big heads are just mucus for nothing. You know, sometimes I usually say some people ought to have been created bananas. We could have been using them the other ways we know best, or we could have eaten them, and their case shall have forgotten big time. But unfortunately, they're still existing in this modern society. So the behavior, you know, the abuses you've had is just coming forth just because of the truths that have been unearthing and countered them with facts. You know, all they do is the manufactured lies and narratives that ever and constantly have been producing the receipts and have been countering them upon their caught offside. You know, several times they've been caught offside lying. But what did I do? I've come into the camera and explain, give the evidence with the depth analysis. Are you there? That you cannot find anywhere. Depth analysis. I give the pros and the cons. And I give the aftermaths. Are you there? And I give the relevancies of such kind of happening. And this is the behavior that we are getting back. What? The insults. It's an indication that some people, if you are of different and divergent view and opinion, therefore, you beget insults, you beget degrade, you beget all this. Watch the video below.
Ranting ranting there in the toilet. Foolish.
Yes, he was. You saw those tiles.
Yeah.
It is better for people to use even the forest like us
forest like
because here this is a very beautiful environment. Now why do you go and sit in a toilet? We know the tiles that have been used in a toilet.
Yeah.
Making a video from a toilet and no one is chasing you, my brother. Feel free.
Even here we are not in the bush.
Yeah.
Because there is a house there. Yeah.
And also, my I can just call you because you're just a young boy. Because you're trying to crave for fame. And let me just call you my younger brother. My advice to you, if you don't know something, shut up.
Yeah.
Just
Shut
keep
up your
quiet.
mouth.
Because I have seen you know nothing about YouTube. Why? Yesterday you were telling us that, the other time you were saying that, I've gone to the poster to look for my pin, for my monetization, which means you know nothing. Let us teach you the way things are being done. Let me just tell you, when you apply for the pin, just relax for 2 weeks, 1 month. Yes, you'll be called there. Don't rush. You are so hungry, and you want that money. But they will call you when the pin arrives. The people at the poster, they will call you themselves that, you idiots, come and pick the pin.
But still in their game, I can still beat them 10-0. I can still perforate and punch holes in their lies. Whether you abuse me, bring on the abuse, I will still punch her. I will still give you the adjective that so resonates well with you. I can give them proof and prove them very wrong in their very orthodox and unconventional approach of throwing tantrums and hubris around everybody. In case you didn't know, you ought to have asked me. Stop the lies. Guys, I always do my vlogs in the gym. I always do my vlogs in the gym, particularly when people are not training. And I'm going to give the evidence down there. As they claim that I do vlogs in the toilet just because they've seen the tiles. My friend, the existence of tiles does not mean there's a toilet. You can put tiles even in your bedrooms. You can put tiles even in the kitchen. You can put tiles even in a laundry or anywhere, even in the gazebo. On the walls, you can put them. And mark you, which toilet do have sockets on the wall? And you know the kind of water, and you can know the kind of showers going over there. No wonder you cannot even unearth a simple task of even countering me with the facts. All you know is insult, and you think you are scoring big. You are just parading your parochial kind of a cake argument going forward. So unsolicited. It can never. It's such kind of a degrade. Dump head. Watch the video below. So I want to prove for this moron that even in their games of spewing lies, I can still deconstruct them big time. Well, I always do my vlogs in a gym. And there is a table that I will show you where I sit. As you can see, this one is a gym. Everybody are doing their gym of everywhere, but there is a time where the gym is alone. That's where I go take refuge and I do my vlogs. Well, which toilet do have a socket? Charging socket? None. Unless you are a moron like all these triplet of stupid guys. They cannot even reason. It's stupid and ludicrous of them to imagine that I can do vlog on a toilet. Such a degrade. So from the video you can see the existence of tiles doesn't mean you can see the socket. You can see the socket. Which toilets have socket? Tell me, which toilets have socket? You can even look the roof. Which shower is this one? This is particularly a gym that I'm doing my vlog. Are you there? Are we together? So the existence of tiles on the wall simply doesn't mean that it's a toilet. This is for your information. Add it. I hope all this information shall descend into your skulls. If it doesn't, therefore you need to chop that head and insert them into your butts. Are you there? So what this video is doing is to engage you constructively and have the information descend into your skull. The lies demystified big time. To Masobo, referring I am marwa as a monkey was so nonsensical and was so low of you. You are stooping low. You don't have to refer anyone to a monkey. It simply shows that you lack manners. All the morals that's making up human being and genetical codes defies your logic and defies your own existence going forward. Your genetical makeup sometimes is speaking otherwise. Means sometimes you're not even a human being. It was not worth it. Even if you hate somebody the way you hate him, even if you're looking for views and subscription, those who are sending you and bankrolling you to call other people names are doing you harm. In fact, you are digging your own hole. You are already on a hole and you're keeping on digging. And you will be buried 6 feet deep. Thinking that you're waiting for the 6-digit check, but you are digging your hole 6 feet deep. You need to think again. You don't have to throw insults. Is there a way you could engage yourselves, you guys, into a constructive criticism or a constructive engagement going forward? What you've just shown on your vlog all the day, it's about insult from one personality to the other personality. It's simple. If you are not agreeing with anyone, because you cannot be friends of anyone, you cannot even agree with everybody, you cannot be in a consensus or whatever kind of agreement with anyone. So the best you can do, bring your evidence and argue it constructively, the way I do. If I agree with you, I'll disconstruct you, I drain that swamp in your head, and I bring an evidence, then I tell you the relevance information and its relevancy going forward, lesson learned, and how you can do and improve more. Don't result it into insults. I wonder, so bad of you. You can watch the video below.
The toilet. Hear from my mouth. I'm telling you, you don't know about anything about our village. And don't stop our village because the son of the soul they are talking. You must respect us because we come from the ground. You are just copying, you're just watching some videos and you're taking small things from those videos and then you start ranting.
Exactly.
You don't know anything about this village. Even from that stupid lady from Uganda, I don't know where she come from. She starts ranting this, they told Nyabuhanse, oh, Maxi is staying and even you live at your place and you leave your child there and then you went to run to search anything there, you went to go to Dubai to do. You don't know you're talking from where. Mind your business. Now you have already given you a platform for talking here and you are doing your cooking stuff on your videos. Nowadays you are putting our stories in your channel and your channel is growing.
and this idiot known as Zack, when he vlogs, there's 2 videos that I saw he tried to vlog, he tried to vlog. Actually, he tried to vlog. He got 150 views. He was like, and I commented on his channel and I told him that is now the real thing that people goes through. Because we here, we are trying to vlog and you are getting the views. Now you there, you've tried. I don't know he was going where he was traveling using a train. I don't know where. He was going to look for a job. I don't know where.
I don't know.
So we want to tell
wash
you.
dogs there.
We want to tell you categorically. I normally use this.
I have my
Look,
dog.
I normally use this. You talked about the clay bat. You don't know about the clay bat. It's the first time you have had something like clay bat.
Yeah, and he's trying to lament on it so that he can
Second,
get views.
you don't know about this village. You don't know where you're hiding. You say that we hide in a forest. You are the one who hiding. Why can't you come out with your face and you say, come, we welcome you in this village of ours, in
You know,
Nyabuhansa,
that's
because
funny.
the famous village, Nyabuhansa. Second, you can't force us to choose your route where you want us to go. No, never. My hobby is not your habit. Your style is not my style. Now you put your earphone here like you want to commit suicide by
yeah.
putting
You want
those
to hang
earphones.
yourself.
You want to hang
Go and
yourself.
hang yourself.
I've never seen an illiterate
You know, you're talking like a woman. Try to move that thing is inside here. You talk like a man. Talk like a man. Like a man. Ah.
You're a
Now
monkey.
how are you talking like?
He's a monkey.
You
He's
know.
always
What? Try to talk like a man. A man himself. Like a lion.
yeah.
Speak.
Yeah.
And the world
sons of
will watch you.
lions and the
And the
lioness.
world will watch you and they will hear you out. But when you are talking, you know, they don't play bat on your foot.
He's a beggar because he is
Don't hang yourself with those earphones.
that monkey is near our neighbor, our
Your foot.
he's a beggar because he is
Don't
sitting
hang
down.
yourself with those earphones.
That monkey is near our neighbor, our monkey around here. It depends for them. And as we are staying with them, with that monkey,
Now let me say this. And this is just a humble message to you. I don't know you call yourself Zack. Let me just say this. You know you are the most illiterate person I have never seen. Because why? Even the way you put the earphones. You want to buy the earphones. Now do you want to tell us that you are using those
Yes.
earphones to listen? While you are lamenting to things that you don't know. You have no clue on the things you are lamenting, and you are putting the white earphones here, coming like this. You want to bite them. So are you trying that you're showing people that you are reporting something? Let me tell you, stop lying to people, because you know nothing about the clay bar. That is one. You know nothing about the plumbing that is being done, because I saw you are saying that, oh, the engineer, not even the engineer, the plumber that came first was not good.
It is such a ludicrous and impolitic of the triplets villagers with a Arabic tongue to bend such law. It was law stupious. Are you there? That mannerism is so limited. You're waxing lyricals and always name calling and character assassinating people and damaging their reputation. Are you there? It's not good, and they're doing you harm than good. It's so bad. All you do is that you are ever busy creating enemies around. Anyone doing good, your only business is to bring enmity. Things that are not even worth it, that you should be stopping big time. That one only shows that you don't have the gist. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the capacity to always bring forth on board the contextual fact to counter my reaction, to counter my vexations, to counter all the material evidence I bring. The only evidence that you so think you have, and in law terminology we call them the contextual fact, or you want the legalese name, we call them, will you really understand it? We call them the prima facie. You cannot prove them beyond reasonable doubt, because the burden of proof depends on who alleges. Because most of it, the reaction that I do, I have the burden of proof. And proving them beyond reasonable doubt, it was on my own will, my own gist, my own capacity that I always unearth and bring forth the receipt. And you always watch after my countenance. Now what you bring? You bring the insult. Is that a reaction? No. That one is what we call cotton head, you guys. Insult gallo.
Why do you want to make someone to lose a job because of your stupid words? You are speaking from a corner in a pit of latrine. You are talking things that even you don't know. That's not a nice thing. If the plumber, you know, when you are building, a pipe might crack. But cracking a pipe does not mean that when you not put a glue, when you might put a glue, yes. When the what is running, maybe that glue can go off. So that does not mean that the plumber did nothing. If you want to make a content for the views, try and come out very clear. There's no one who is beating you. So stop making people to lose jobs because, and even they're not paid. And the good thing is that you said they're not being paid. Even the plumber coming from Cliff, you said to your video that that plumber is not being paid. So you know nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing about the payment. You know nothing about what. You just keep quiet. Make at least show as your village. Vlog around your village. Show us that this one. I come from here. This is my village. It looks like this. It looks like this. Not before you come to other people's village, pretending to know more when you know nothing. Show us where you come from first. That is my plea, my humble plea.
You want to know where you come from?
Yes, just show us where you come from.
As we come from Nyabuhanse, massive,
Nyabuhanse
the
village.
son of the soil, we come from here. And you?
Just show
Why
us.
are you hiding to the toilet? In the toilet? Is that all smell of the toilet?
There is no any place good where you can make a video from more than coming from a forest.
Exactly, the nature.
Yes.
Beautiful, green.
And the lady coming from Uganda.
The outburst by the three squirrel of Nyabohanse indicates a worrisome trend, and we can only deduce several kinds of lessons about them. This is the relevancy that I'm now talking about. First, I deconstruct you. Secondly, I give you the lesson learned. Thirdly, I deduce other factors that one, you need to learn from them to change. If not, people are learning from them. It is both construction, analysis, review, and educative forum, not for insult. One, lack of emotional intelligence. You don't have emotional intelligence. Do you know emotional intelligence? Simply means at the moment of your lowest, or at the moment that something hungers you, how do you behave? Do you involve into insults? Do you behave like a pig that you want to go down with everybody? You also get injured. Simply shows your reasoning capacity is limited, or you just lack, therefore, knowledge and no constructive arguments or engagements going forward. Number two, the political undertones, which means everything you do is political, because you always follow the buttocks and bootlicking the buttocks of politicians, the local politicians. So you think everything people do, you think every engagement is so political. My friend, if you are so political, I am apolitical. I know you don't understand. I am apolitical. Let me differentiate to you this information. Max 1, political and apolitical are two different things. If I say you are political, simply means you are in fond of politics, you like politics, you do politics, you speak all politics, and you eat politics. If I say I am apolitical, the article "a," the other one is minus article apolitical. Apolitical, one word, simply means I am anti-politics. I eat no politics. I do no politics. Are you getting? The two words political and apoliticals are antonyms. They are not synonyms. English bure, mi nakufunza. Because I know I'm ahead of you brain-wise. I'm ahead of you with everything. I'm ahead of you even when it comes to schooling. I am an erudite. I'm learned. Nimesoma, guys. Si mwitu hivi hivi. So, usinilete. Keep on following the politicians. Number 3 simply shows that you guys, you are theaters of quacks masquerading to be the youth leaders. Huh? But all you do is like you operate a criminal gang, threatening people around the village, and you are using youths in a bad way. If you are not buying for them alcohol, you are using them to tear up people in the village, threaten women in the village. You are recruiting them to do bad activity in the village, and you are using them in a way that deems it fit to benefit you plus your political leader going forward. And soon we are coming for you. It's a dossier. There is a dossier. We must come for you. Number 4, it shows contempt to personalities over divergent opinions and divergent views, which means if anybody is against any opinion or of a different opinion, or if no one agrees with you, or if there is no one in concurrence or in consensus with you, kizungu mingi, huh? Therefore, you result into threatening them. You result into even character assassinating them with constant lie and vexation. Stop waxing the lyricals and act. Be a man. Stop being a boy. Stop the rogueness. And number 4, which is the last one, enemy to your own self simply means you are enemy to your own selves, you guys. A sensible human being will never even mingle with you, will never even engage with you guys because of the kind of vexations, because of the kind of information and the behavior you're putting forth on camera and within the community. I wonder how even the political leadership recognizes you in such nature. But on the flip side, I understand, because you are only useful at their opposite end. You're only useful to exterminate their political enemy. You're only useful to mobilize youth to go and vanquish, mobilize youth to go and do terror, to mobilize youth to go and do vandalism, to mobilize youth to go and cause consternation, barricade, and do things which are unmanageable. That is what you're best doing off. Are you there? YouTube is non-political. YouTube is apolitical. Marwa is not interested in political seats. I am also not interested. Yours truly is not interested in political seats. Pursue your enemy, which is yourself. Idiotic Jack. Until next time, this is SnrZack.